Well, we're headed out, and this is what we can see. It's dark. Okay, I think it's probably about 5:30 in the morning. Distin and I are going for a walk. We're headed to Secret Cove today. We have been at Campbell River for the last couple days. We changed the oil in the generator, and I did some restocking up in the superstore here, which is a pretty cool store. Today we are taking off. We are headed to Secret Cove. So Distin and I taking little walks to make sure that Distin has all the pee and poop out of her. It makes for getting off the dock a lot easier when she doesn't urgently have to go. We're leaving this early in the morning because Campbell River has a lot of current out there, and we're going to use that current to get us to the next spot faster. I had to go take out the last of the garbage, and look who's just waiting for me on the bow. How come those lawn lights are taking a while? Is it dimmed? Oh, dimmer. So as we get ready to go, we have to make sure everything's closed down and locked up. We usually don't have a problem with things sliding around and opening, but once in a while we get out there and it's not quite what we expected. So if you just lock everything down, you don't have to worry. We even have a latch on the fridge that we close. These haven't ever come open yet, but the dishwasher comes open once in a while though. I also like to check all the windows and make sure that they're latched and tightened down. Eric has her headsets ready. Not sure they're marriage savers because you can hear what your partner says. You ready to go? Yeah? It's February 19th, 2022. We're leaving Campbell River at 6 a.m. We will arrive at Secret Cove at 3:30 p.m. We go a distance of 60 nautical miles, and it takes us about 9.7 hours. It's still dark.
So here's a picture of the radar on. It's the open array, bigger radar set to 4 miles, and each one of the rings is on the mile, a mile distant from the center, which is the boat. The orange markings are the land. It doesn't look to be any ships on, or any boats or any obstacles in the water. Been very nice to have that radar. Been out a couple times and visibility less than a quarter mile, and it helps a great deal.
Well, we're headed out, and this is what we can see. It's pretty dark. I'm out on the Portuguese bridge, kind of checking out, keeping a lookout for things. I don't know if you can tell, but it's starting to get daylight. I've been outside acting as the second floor, and I've just been told I could come back in.
Next time we're going to have a headlight, a bow light.
Yes, that will be good.
The Strait of Georgia, or the Georgia Strait, is an arm of the Salish Sea between Vancouver Island and the extreme southwestern mainland coast of British Columbia, Canada, and the extreme northwestern mainland coast of Washington, United States. The strait forms the link in the scenic and sheltered Inside Passage sea route between Seattle, Washington, and Skagway, Alaska. Its name honoring George III was conferred by Captain George Vancouver in 1792.
So our plotter's not showing anything here, and we've got to go through there. There's his forward-facing sonar on. And there you go with the paper chart. We have the 2 markers out there.
Secret Cove is a popular summer resort retreat with the remote feeling of an island and all the convenience of a mainland coastal community. The sheltered harbor is near the entrance to Smuggler Cove Marine Provincial Park. A boat's not required to get to this cove or to the park. As you can see, there's a road system that allows you to access both these areas.
You worried about this?
Yep.
Anchorage within Secret Cove is available in a number of inlets, but most boaters prefer the inside of Turnagain Island, named when the commander of an 1860 survey boat couldn't navigate a dangerously narrow passage and ordered his oarsmen to turn again.
Are those entrance buoys right there? There's like 4 different buoys right there.
I'm going to keep it on my starboard side. Let's see what they are.
I've been sent out to the rain to figure out what they say. Oh, cool. Check this out. Speed. Nope. Sewer outfall. Okay, so we don't want to anchor where the sewer outfall pipe is.
Which is all those.
Which is all these buoys that we saw. It's actually raining pretty good out there. While he's out there running the boat and putting the anchor down, I stay in here and keep an eye on how deep we are and just kind of keep an eye out and make sure that we aren't going to run into anything. It's a rocky bottom, but it feels like we stuck. So what did we do in Secret Cove? Well, we kind of relaxed and I worked on a project.
I had previously used the Canva app to make boat cards and design a boat t-shirt, and I wanted to play around with a few more designs.
So I started playing around with the app, and one thing led to another, and pretty soon the entire day was gone.
It's kind of like coloring for adults. There's some really cool apps out there that allow people who don't even know how to draw to create things. The sketch of the Havaseas is actually a picture that I took and turned into a sketch.
Eric was up in the pilot house watching movies until the evening, and then he came down and was playing around on his iPad, keeping us company. And Diston just lays around.
People have asked if I like making videos. I like making them. I don't like being in them, but I like the process of putting them together.
We've had a great day or two here. It was really stormy out on the strait yesterday, so it was a little rocky in here, but not bad. We have been anchored in this one spot for 2 days. We held really good. We were in 52 feet of water. Here's what it looks like on the other plotter. We saw some other boats come in here to kind of get away from what was going on out there. It's a pretty day again. We're going to take off and get down to Vancouver.
Here's a closer look at the sewage line that we saw when we came into the bay.
As you enter, you'll see 4 markers that indicate where the sewage line is. There's even a sign at the end on the land showing don't anchor there.
Secret Cove actually was pretty easy to get in and out of.
When we headed into Secret Cove, you may have noticed that our chart didn't really show all of the information that we needed to get in, and so we were driving through this. It wasn't until later that we realized what was going on. These charts have different layers, and if you go down here to layers, Eric had the satellite photo layer on there, and once we took that off, voila, we could see exactly where we were going. So we learned something new this trip.
The Sunshine Coast is a 180 nautical miles stretch of paradise that's tucked into the southwest corner of the mainland of British Columbia. The shoreline stretches from Howe Sound to Desolation Sound and is accessible only by ferry, boat, or plane. The Sunshine Coast is named for its 2,400 hours of annual sunshine. The summers are warm, muggy, wet, and partly cloudy, and the winters are short, cool, and mostly clear.
So there's Mary's Island. That's a weather station mentioned quite a bit. You get weather updates from it. We're just passing Half Moon Cove over here. Nice day, February 21st. A little snow looks like there up on top of that mountain. It's been a little bit chilly. The last night got down to the 20s, I think. But yeah, nice day. Running to Vancouver today. Going to see what being in Vancouver's like on a boat.
The Sunshine Coast is usually divided into 2 regions, which are the Lower Coast and the Upper Coast. The Lower Sunshine Coast includes the towns of Gibson's Landing, known as Gibsons, and Sichult, and other smaller settlements of Roberts Creek, Pender Harbor, Earls Cove, and Egmont. The Upper Coast mostly revolves around a large historic town of Campbell River, which has 4 neighborhoods. It also includes outlying areas and settlements. Also included are the islands of Texada and Savory Island. We certainly enjoyed the climate in this month of February during winter. Our next video has us exploring the city of Vancouver.
Havaseas you next time.